Hey everyone, my name is Becky Lang. I work with Palmer House Properties here in Middle Georgia. And today I get this question a lot. Hey Becky, how's the market? Becky, how's the market? And so I just wanted to answer. This is going to be the numbers from January 2023. Um, so that's the most recent data. So let's get started. So this is the information for Houston County, Georgia real estate market for February 2023. And hi again, welcome. And today we're going to be covering the latest data on average sales price, days on market, market conditions, and thought I'd try something new. So try to stay to the end. I'm going to actually share some sold properties in different parts of Houston County, Georgia, just so we can take a look at like what are sellers paying as far as closing costs, how many days on market, is it a all cash deal or is there a mortgage in place? Are the sellers making any steep price concessions or are all the homes selling for 100% or more? What kind of, other concessions are the sellers making? So we'll take a look at all that too. And I'm probably going to give you my opinion on the houses. So, first to start with, the average sales price for Houston County, Georgia, this is the most recent data, is $235,000. That is an average of all the homes, the average sales price of all the homes in the last 12 months. So then, big one here, the number of days on market. Uh, that's increased an enormous amount, actually. This indicates that the market is a complete buyer's market. This is not a seller's market. So days on market, as you can see, have increased from 10 days in December of 2022 to 32 days in January of 2023. That's an increase of 203%. And why is days on market important for sellers and buyers? Well, sellers, you need to get your pricing right off the bat. Don't sit there and think, "Oh, my neighbors down the street sold their house for 400,000 and I want to try to get 425 for mine." If the comparable market, I mean, sales don't support that, then you're wasting your time. And you're probably going to end up getting less money than if you would have just priced it the correct way right off the bat. It's a highly competitive buyer's market. So, buyers, what about you? My advice to you all would be work with an experienced agent who knows how to negotiate in this market. You are going to get most of what you ask for, is what my feelings are. You're going to get closing cost contribution for the most part. Again, if it's in a super competitive school district or, the neighborhood, then that may not hold true. But I think we could probably negotiate it. So let's take a look at some recently sold Houston County, Georgia homes. And the first one is 205 Peachtree Boulevard in Bon Air, Georgia. This house, let's see, it was originally listed at 322,500 and it sold for $320,000. So kudos to the listing agent, nailed it on the price. It was 98% of list. And the closing cost paid by the seller on this house was 0 and days on market 53. Well, this house was it's a big old house. What is it? 3,500 square feet. It was a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, had a saltwater pool, but uh, it didn't show well. It looked like, I don't know, it just didn't show well. So that might have impacted why they didn't get 100% of list. All right, so the next one up, this one, I really like this house, 205 Fleming Drive in Bon Air, Georgia. This one's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, built in 1965 on 4/10 of an acre, so a nice size lot. About 1,800 square feet. Kids are going to Bon Air Elementary, Warner Robins High School. So it was listed for 200,000 and it sold for 200,000. Now the seller did have to paid $7,500 in closing cost, and the house was on the market for 46 days. I thought it was a great starter home. I love homes like this. It's convenient to Robbins Air Force Base, Publix, Kroger. It had a fairly new architectural shingle roof, only 7 years old, and the HVAC system was updated, so that's great. Had an updated master bath, a fenced-in yard. It had gutters, and you had a detached garage slash workshop in county taxes only. So that was a pretty good deal. So moving right along, let's take a look at the next one. All right, this one here, um, 300 Weatherwood Road. It was in Kathleen, Georgia, 31047. Three bedroom, two bath, built in 2007, about 1380 square feet. A little bitty yard. This would be probably appealing to either a first time home buyer that doesn't care anything about yard work, or a retiree that wants to just do minimal yard work, but it's very well kept. I thought the house was very well styled and had a nice rustic themed kitchen, a cozy living room with a fireplace, vaulted ceilings, and the owner's suite was really spacious. It had his and her walk-in closets. So let's see. This one went for 95% of list price. They were asking 220 and sales price was $210,000. It was a conventional loan, but the seller did not pay any seller closing cost. It was only on the market 21 days, which right now that's pretty good, less than a month. So this one here is probably my favorite out of the ones that I chose to go over. I love the way it looks. The curb appeal is beautiful. It's 225 Shenandoah Trail, Warner Robins, Georgia, 31088. They were asking 317 and they got 312. I think to me, that's a home run. You get 96% of list. The closing cost paid by the seller, zero. It was on the market 48 days. And again, that's what I'm saying here. There has been an increased amount of inventory. So sellers love to get you 102, 104%. But if you're getting 96%, you're getting 98%, or maybe 100%, you're doing really well, especially if you bought the house, say, in 2007. There's been some appreciation since that time. So this house right here on Shenandoah, 4.5, was on just a little over an acre. I mean, the inside was gorgeous. Built in 1986. It was right at 2,600 square feet. Oh, and it also had a two-story detached garage that was had electrical and HVAC to it. So that could have easily been made into an apartment to a rent for additional income. I love opportunities like that. So those were the houses, and I thank you for watching. Consider subscribing to my channel. It's Middle Georgia Living on YouTube. So if you found the content helpful, and again, my name is Becky Lang. I work with Palmer House Properties here in Middle Georgia, and y'all have a great day.